probably our biggest prep game of the year. Everybody gets really into it, and having a lot of Spartan guys here, we know the importance of this rivalry and the importance of this game and what it means to everybody, all the alums and all the past players. So we come into it with a good mentality. No matter what happened last game, we just come in and every day just start back over and have it continue to kind of build a new groundwork for the game. But personally, I think I did a good job prepping, and as a team we did a good job prepping. So shout out to Saudi as well for getting us ready.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So how tough was it? 3 games in 7 days. Each of the 3 was your biggest game of the year to this point. If you would agree with that. In retrospect, how tough was it? And what do you think about the team coming through?
I think it's really good as for our team to kind of be able to battle through the fatigue and the traveling and all that. But also it's a shout out to our guys and our coaches for keeping us into the game and keeping us kind of homed in on each game as a whole, and not looking too far ahead to, all right, we got this game and this game coming up, and we have two-day preps back to back. We were able to all focus in on the next game ahead of us and kind of put everything that we have into that game, and then whatever happens, happens.
Did you feel it in the legs a little bit? Were guys having a battle through?
Yeah, for sure. I think in the last week we had a lot of guys being able to have some days where you might watch more film and less practice, but also get in the treatment room and be able to continue to take care of our bodies is huge. But also, once you get in an environment like this, a lot of that stuff goes out the window. You get adrenaline, and the crowd gets into it, and so a lot of that fatigue goes out the window at that point.
How tough was it to deal with Golden and Wolf tonight with the foul trouble that you guys had? That was a
Yeah,
challenge.
yeah, they're good players. Like I said, there's no other team in the Big Ten right now that they're going to be have a 7-footer setting a ball screen for another 7-footer. I think we did a good job on their actions. Golden made a lot of tough shots at the end there, but I think we really did a good job with our actions, defending them, and
That stretch that Trey had, not just the threes, but the assists that he had in that point. How much did that maybe reinvigorate everybody and kind of make you you mentioned about the adrenaline factor. I mean, that's one of those moments that kind of gives you a jolt.
Yeah, especially in a hostile environment like this. Also, I think Jackson kind of sparked us too in that big play, kind of passing out for Trey to hit that first 3 to get himself going, because he kind of was struggling in the first half. But for him to kind of make that play, like unselfishly and get that guy going, but also it was bound to happen. We kind of knew at halftime we weren't playing good basketball at all. We knew the opportunities that were going to come, and we just capitalized. So.
The bigs that you guys had, numbers aren't going to necessarily maybe show it. I mean, how do you feel that you guys did play, not just on the defensive end, but some of the stuff like rebounding, the screen setting, and everything else?
Yeah, I mean, I think with having 4 guys that can play, it makes it tough. Like just throwing another guy at him, throwing another guy at him. And then, obviously, as bigs, we got to be better staying out of foul trouble, because it's tough to manage that, especially in the first half when I've got 2 and Shaman's got 2 and all that. But I think we really did a good job of just continuing to keep fresh guys out there and keep them on their toes, too.
You mentioned that you weren't happy with the way you guys played in the first half of the team. What needed to be done? What didn't go well in the first half?
Well, I think just like we were getting so stagnant on offense. I mean, you see that they go on a 15-0 run and we're rolling in the first couple minutes. We just had to do that and not turn the ball over. We had so many just dumb possessions that we never should have done. Like Trey, I think he threw 2 up to Cohen. That just plays like that we kind of got to minimize to keep us in the game in the first half. But also, like I said, we turned the ball over too much in the first half, and then we did a lot better in the second half. We made our adjustments, and everybody had a part. So.
Getting toward the end of the season now, and you guys are in first place in the Big Ten. Can you put into words what this win means and what it puts you in position?
Yeah, I mean, from now on, we know that we control our own destiny, and we can't rely on anybody else losing or anything like that. So every game is a must-win for us, and that's the mindset that we come into every game. But especially winning this first one, and then knowing that we play them again and can have a good chance to kind of bump them down is huge. And also just confidence-wise for us, being able to put 2 good team wins together is huge. So we can get rolling and play a tough Maryland game on the road. So.
Did you feel this team's focus maturing here in the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, no doubt. Especially kind of having a tough through the tough 7 days that we had is huge. There wasn't a lot of yelling. There wasn't a lot of whining and not all that BS. Like we kind of just all the guys locked in and understood that. All the guys understood the task at hand.
What did Izzo say to you guys after the game, if you don't mind me asking?
He said winning at an opponent's arena is always better, but winning here at a rivalry like this is 10 times better. And then also he wanted us to get out of here as fast as possible.
What did you think about Trey Holloman, that little hot streak that he had with the 3 straight three-pointers? What was your reaction? Were you on the court for any of those?
No, I was on the bench, but it was right after I picked up, I think, my 3rd foul. But yeah, that was huge. It sparked us, and then I don't know if we gave up the lead after that, but yeah, that sparked us. That gave us the lead, and we were able to just take care of the ball and not make any dumb plays to let them get back into it. So.
I think you guys scored in 6 of your last 7 possessions or something like that. Came down the stretch. You guys have not had a lot of close games this year. Where you've had to execute like that. Didn't end up being close on the scoreboard, but how about the way you guys finished with the efficiency down the stretch?
Yeah, I think it's just trusting everybody's mentality and everybody's just their basketball IQ and everything like that. Being able to have everybody get down, and I can see in my teammates' eyes that are out there like they want to get to stop just as bad because they know that it's important, and maybe this stop will close out the game. This stop will close out the game, and we know our offense will come. But just seeing the determination in everyone's eyes and everything that they wanted to win as bad as I did was really fun.
I think one of those might have been one of those alley-oop jams that you had from Trey.
Yeah, I think so.
Tell me about how that play developed.
Yeah, I mean, we one of our keys before the game was, lobs are going to be tough. We've been getting a lot of lobs up against the drop coverage, but with how big they were down there, we didn't know how many lobs we were going to get. But yeah, I think I just set a good screen on Trey, and that was what we had to keep doing, is kind of set more screens for the guards to come off downhill and attack Vlad downhill. And yeah, Trey threw an amazing pass. Excuse me. He threw an amazing pass, and I finished it. So
there's been so much talk about the Michigan bigs, true 7-footers. You were up and close and personal with them. What was that experience like rocking up against those guys?
Yeah, man. As a defensive player, I really love playing against guys that are that talented, and people. A lot of the people are saying these guys are some of the top offensive players in the country and all that. And I thought we did a decent job at him. Vlad played really good. He made a couple of tough shots towards the end of the game. But I think the work we did on Wolf to kind of show him down and kind of take him out of it was really big. But I'm excited to play him again.
Rivalry game on the road. How do you get up